All right, this seems to be kind of the secret reveal, I guess you could say, coming in January. GM Sniper 2. Now this is an all-new Master Grade. This is our Master Grade for January. And it seems kind of, I guess, subdued compared to some of the MGs we've seen recently. But let's actually get a look at the model kit itself. You can see that it's going to have lots of gimmicks. Remember, this is going to be a new kit. I don't think we're looking at a rehash of an older kit. And they have him posed down here in his classic sniper pose. There he is with that giant shield. It already looks like he's got some great articulation there. So I'm going to be really excited to put this guy together because you can see already some frame parts in there. Some of the newer frames have come under some heat because they don't have as much detail, but they have amazing posability. But it looks like this guy might be a throwback to those older style MGs, which have really, really nice, excellent frames. And they also have some weapons there he's going to come with, some machine gun and the extra ammo cartridges. So coming January, we have a new MG. It is the GM Sniper 2. All right, I'm happy to finally be able to show you the next RE100. We had silhouettes, we had mysteries. Now we've actually got a model kit here. And as you can see, you are going to be able to break it up into its different components, its different flight modes there. This is RE100, so you're not going to see much in the way of the frame, but you are getting all that detail on the outside. You'll get plenty of markings, and you will be able to make, for maybe the first time ever, a 1/100 scale Bawu. So Bandai hid this for the longest time. Now it's unveiled, and people are really excited. So get your order in now. Okay, remember we saw this at the Summer Gunpla Expo. It's a transient Glacier Gundam. It is actually up on HLJ.com right now. And it actually kind of reminds me of, I don't know, Poseidon with that big spear there. The trident almost. But next to that, we have a new kit from Gundam Build Fighters Try. We have the Lunagazer. The Lunagazer Gundam. Let me get in closer here. This guy is a January release here. Now, we have seen variations of what appears to be Zetas and stuff like that. And this looks very similar. But there are a lot of new parts in there. And it's looking like we're going to have some gold color stickers as well to put in there. I actually really like the look of this guy. So coming in January, you Build Fighters Try fans out there can get a chance to build the Lunagazer. All right, you can see in the back there's the promo video on my reflection of the RG Strike, Build Strike full package, right? Build Strike Gundam full package. And they actually have, well, we saw this at the Gunpla Expo, but they actually have a couple kits here, so you can see it, as well as the backpack. But we actually have a date now. It's December. So it just said winter before, but we can confirm this is the December kit, along with that giant Zaku. You can get an RG, so it's going to be a busy month. Some people might prefer one over the other, but both are coming. But you can see that it's based on the Ale Strike, but with a lot of new parts in there. And I'm really liking the look of the weapon. I think it looks great. It's an RG, so it's going to be fun to assemble. Even if Build Fighter stuff isn't your thing, you can't deny how awesome this looks. So it should be going up for pre-order in about a week's time. And you can get yourself the Build Strike full package. We have incoming HG Origin kits. I love these kits. They're amazing for HGs. We saw these at the Gunpla Expo Summer. And the early type of the gun cannon there he is. That's actually a November release. We knew the release date of this guy, but now we know, of course, Char Zaku I. This is a December release. There he is. It's going to go together very similar to the Char Zaku II, which is an amazing kit, so I don't mind that. But of course, you're getting the Zaku I head there. Looks good. But more exciting for me, I would say, has to be, there he is, the Goof. Ramba Ral's Goof, the early type Goof. Look at that shield. Look at that face. There's no snout on this Goof. But it looks like we're getting all new parts here. It looks really good. So Origin fans, it's going to be a good winter for you. All right, here is the HGCE. I guess we're calling it the Revive Strike Freedom. I gotta say that, you know, I like the Strike Freedom. I think it looks great. The kit does look good, of course, with the new proportions. It's going to have some great articulation. Yeah, people will have to get over the fact that it's going to have that gold, right? It's not the RG with the mechi-plated wings, but this is an HG, remember? It's only going to be like 2,000 yen, less than 2,000 yen. So they've done a good job. They're giving you a lot of good stuff here. And I also wanted to show, beside that guy, we have the ground type gym. So fans of the grunt suits, you're getting a new gym, a new HGUC, and you can see it's going to come with that shoulder-mounted launcher. That's pretty cool. There's some good panel line detail in there. Grunt suits often don't get a lot of attention when it comes to, I would say, design, but this guy is looking really good, and he'll go along with that gym sniper in a different scale, but they're both gyms, so maybe 2017 will be a grunt suit type of year. Who knows? That looks like how it's starting. All right, MG High Mobility Psycho Zaku version Ka Thunderbolt version Tojo. Here it is. This was at C3 actually, but this is kind of the first time industry people at an event like this can see it. There's all the gimmicks. The promotional material has been out for a couple weeks now. We kind of know what to expect, and these pictures we've already seen. We've been showing them to you. But this is the first time that we get the entire kit in one spot for us to film. And there it is, and I'm trying to fit it all in the frame, but it's quite large. But previously we only got this part of the kit we saw at the Gunpla Expo. It looked good, but it was prototype. Now we have better details. We can see, of course, the frame covers for the elbow and the piping there, and there it is for the head. This guy's, it's pretty impressive to look at, I must say. Loving the thrusters on the legs, and of course, that monstrous thing that they call a backpack. You can see that there's a lot of detail, I guess, a rough surface maybe molded into that giant tank there. And that white part, thank God, looks like it's going to be a part, not just a sticker or decal, what they're giving us. Bazookas all mounted to the back there. There's 3 of them. All other weapons, the FOSS down below there, more thrusters, and big shoulder spikes, and those arms. The arms are going to come out of that backpack to hold, I guess, some of the bazookas, because he needs a little help because he's only got 2 hands. But there you go. We have a new Zaku. We have a new MG Zaku, and it is a Thunderbolt version, and it is a monster. All right, you can make all 6 forms of the Barbatos with this SDX set, the SD Gundam set number 401. That's kind of cool. But above that, dun, 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 we are seeing Lupus. We are seeing the SD Gundam Lupus. It's going to come with a little mobile walker. That's actually quite small. That, I don't know. I haven't seen the anime, so I don't know. That thing right there. And actually, I'll show you what it looks like kind of as a set. There it is. So we are going to get another SD. It's the Gundam Lupus DX set. And this is going to be coming early 2017. So SD fans or IBO fans, there you go. We have another form of the Lupus. All right, we're in the IBO section, and there we have the 1100. It's not just 1100, it's 1100 full mechanics. And we can see there's the Lupus picking up where the Barbatos left off, and they now have the new frame. There's their new frame. Let me light it up for you. It's called a realized frame. I guess that's what they're going to go with for this new IBO full mechanics line, and they have a cutaway version here. You can see just kind of how that frame fits in there. Of course, we have no way to tell exactly what's different, or even if it looks the same, if it operates differently. It does look like there might be some moving parts in there. We won't know yet until we build one of these things. Luckily for us, it's going to come in only 2 months' time. But while we're here, we might as well show you the new 1100 full mechanics iron-blooded kit. What are they calling this one? The Waddle? Waddle? And this, it looks very, I don't know, it kind of reminds me of the Astroth Origin, some of those lines in there. It looks mean, it looks sleek. We'll find out more details soon because this thing is coming in December. So we're going to get that information very soon. All right, this is the HG 1/144 scale version of the IBO kits. We are getting frames though. There's the frame right there for the Lupus. And now we'll just kind of scroll up here and show you just the lineup they've got so far on display. A lot of these we know about. They're on our site now, Hostile Forces, etc. A few more have been added to the collection. Their names, of course, will be released more towards when they are upcoming in the anime, which starts in only a couple weeks' time here. So there you go. There is the 1/144 HGs. All right. Again, we have one more of the 1/144 HGs. There's the Barbatos Lupus, right? And then something that looks like the rebake. That's what I think when I see it. But look, we have new ones here. This is called the Browse, right? And then this is the 1/144 Vital. But down below, they have weapon sets. This is coming with Gunpla Ace. So the magazine will arrive soon with parts for your Astaroth, right? And then more parts are arriving soon after that. MS parts, right? Mobile parts for all your HG and particular HG IBO kits are coming. They're on the way. So the new season of IBO actually starts in just over a week's time. So I hope everybody's excited. Oh, but look what they just threw in here. Next lineup coming in December. They're gonna roll out. It's a HG though, HG IBO, but it looks kind of big. I don't know what's in there. All right, I'll talk loudly here because the Macross Delta video is playing, soundtrack it looks like. There's the figurized bust that we know about. Sorry, there's the figurized bust that we know about. They're a lot of fun, lots of stickers though. We have the Mecha Collie kits right there. We have the start of the 1/72 kits, all the transformable variable action, gear walk mode and such. So we've seen, the VF1F and the VF1J, but here's the new one, VF1C, Siegfried. It's pink. And you know what? That looks pretty decent. I gotta say, the designs are great for Delta if you like mecha, especially if you like transforming mecha. Sure, the assembly is not that easy, and the transformation might be a little tricky if we showed, some people pointed out, but they sure look good. They sure look good. So if you're a Macross fan and a Macross Delta fan, Bandai is not stopping when it comes to putting out these kits, so it's good news for you. All right, we have a window of goodness here, a window of figurized standard Dragon Ball goodness. Now, we do not know anything yet about release dates. These might just be prototypes. They're just hinting at them for the most part, but these figurized standards, Bandai is putting a lot of time and effort into them, especially the Dragon Ball line, and it looks like they are prepared to give us almost the entire character lineup as a figurized standard model kit. So Dragon Ball fans, you got a lot to look forward to. See what I was talking about? There we go, we got more figurized standard Dragon Ball. This time it's kind of ships or accessories. This is one we know about. It's coming at the end of October, so that's very soon. This guy is new. This is coming in December. And I think it's not my cup of tea, but it would probably be quite a lot of fun to put these things together, especially if you're a Dragon Ball guy, of which there are many. So there you go. Looks like it's going to be the year of Dragon Ball for the figurized standard. There's no denying the popularity of the figurized bust. We have Macross Delta, we have Gundam characters, and now we have Love Live. And this was actually leaked to us just before the show, that they are making the Love Live characters as figurized busts. And there you go, the assembly is much the same as the Delta. But Love Live is a series that was so hugely popular when it came out, and there's a lot of fans that still are craving for new things, and as you can see, Bandai managed to get in on it, and now we're having figurized busts of all the girls. So there you go, Love Live figurized busts. These are going to start showing up, I guess, 2017, February maybe, and we'll be releasing one per month perhaps. Did I tell you that Love Live's popular? I think I mentioned that Love Live's popular, and check this out. These are not figurized busts. What are these? Well, these are actually an entirely new line. Let's see if we can get this. Petite Rise. Petite Rise. I guess it's kind of like the bear guy, the petite guy. This is Petite Rise. So you're getting super deformed, giant heads, Love Live girls, and these are going to release coinciding with the other ones, the figurized busts, starting in January. So there you go. There's a new lineup coming your way. I'm not behind the camera now, I'm in front of the camera, and there's a reason for that, because I want to show you scale. I want to show you just how big this new monster is. This is right there, what are they calling it? The Gojulas. And we built the Gojulas before, but it didn't kind of have this kind of thing on it. So you're going to build this giant dinosaur and this giant tail, and it even has, I guess they're like feet, but it's going to actually just hold up this tail because it's so big. And on top of that, on the supports here, we are going to have those giant cannons on the back. And we're going to have weapons here in the shield, as well as the ammo band there, giant feet. Of course, all this is going to be moving. It's all articulated, and it's going to be a lot. It's going to be a lot of parts. So, Zoids fans are always excited when they see a new one. Now they're doubly excited because this is like 2 kits in one. It's just huge. So yeah, look forward to this one. Hey, wait, wasn't I just talking about this? Well, yeah, I was, and I want to show it again, but not because I want to continue talking about it. I actually want to continue talking about this. This is actually going to be a Zoids customized part set that releases around the same time. And if you look carefully, it's looking at that, you know, those giant backpack with the cannons. It's very similar. So if you can't go for the entire Gojulas, you can pick up the part set and kind of make that backpack and mount it onto whichever Zoid you deem fit. Alright, Zoids Advanced. Remember these guys, the Ligers? These are so beautiful to look at. Lots of detail. Paintwork is excellent. And we had the 1 and the 3, I guess, and now there's the white one. You know, when I was in Anime Expo, people who come to me and they saw these guys, and they said, do you have the white one? And I'm like, oh, they haven't made one. But look, there it is. They're making one now. This is available for pre-order already, I believe. So if you have a favorite color Liger, the Zoid Advanced, you have 3 choices now. I'm partial to this guy. This guy's pretty cool. Alright, so what am I looking at here? Well, you're looking at something that looks like a bird, but actually it's this guy from Super Robot Wars. We have the, how do they call it, the Shogashin. Shugashin? That's hard to read the katakana sometimes when I'm trying to do different things, but I believe this is already up because this is a December release. So if you're a Super Robot Wars fan, or just a fan of cool models and fans of models that can transform, this might be your cup of tea. I mean, we haven't talked too much about the Super Robot Wars on Gunpla TV, but we did do a brief overview of it, and these are fun kits to build. And we have a Evangelion section in the Kotobukiya booth, and we have actually 4 kits on display. Now, we know there's a November, what they're calling November release, Godzilla color. And then we have a December release here, which is a TV version. And then down here we have the Mecha Godzilla color. So it's kind of a collabo here. I think they look really good. Probably a lot of fun to put together. But there you go, Evangelion fans. We have some stuff for you here in Kotobukiya. Okay, also from Kotobukiya, we have Metal Gear Solid 4's version of the Rex. This is a 1/100 scale kit, and the way they've got it all painted up and detailed here, it looks fantastic. We love the Rex kits. Kotobukiya kits can be sometimes a little more challenging to put together, but they can do a lot of cool things. Like we've built one of these Rexes before, and their mouths open, and parts move, and everything else. It looks really good. I think there's water slide decals with it for those people. Also in this little display, we have a new frame arms girl. I guess they're calling her Straff. This just says coming in the future, so we don't know too many details about her. But we have some stuff here from the Majestic Prince down here. There's Majestic Prince. This is a Gold 4. Call it Gold 4. And then we have a Red 5. So Kotobukiya tends to pick up some licenses that are really popular that Bandai doesn't necessarily get. And they produce these really, really nice, solid model kits. And we have a little scope dog as well, just thrown in this booth. So I'll try to show it to you. Frame arms. Here we go. We got frame arms now. When this line first, we weren't sure about the longevity of it because you're kind of getting that one frame and then you're putting parts on. You can swap, but it seemed like there was a limit to what you could do with that one frame. Well, it looks like Kotobukiya has just surpassed any limits, and they've added the ability to make almost anything. Like, look, that doesn't look like the frame arms frame I'm used to seeing. It's in there somewhere apparently. So let's start down with this green guy here. This guy is a JX25F, which comes in October. And then the 25T here is also October. And then we're going to January of 2017. We have the RFEX 10S, the Whoppin'. And then up here is the future frame arms. Unfortunately, we're not given any dates. It just says frame arms, Shirotora. And then we have the LX00 Ray Fox. And that is going to be a giant flying monster. So we touched on frame arms a couple times on the show, but maybe it's time we go back and have a look at these newer ones because they just seem to keep getting better and better. Okay, this is what they're calling Megami Device. People may not be familiar with this. It looks like a frame arms girl, but it's actually kind of a different series. Megami in Japanese can also mean like goddess. So it's a goddess device, but they seem to come in sets of 2. And back here we have a couple sets of 2. These are on our site. The quantities are usually limited because Kotobukiya was unaware of just how popular they would be. So if you're interested, yeah, be sure to get your pre-order in. And it looks like they have more on the way. Now, I'm not sure if we're going to be seeing a 3-piece set I'm used to seeing the two-piece set, but maybe this is just showing the kit with its full armor mode. You know, a lot of details aren't known yet, but they sure do look interesting. And if you're a fan of frame arms girls, you're probably going to be interested in the Megami Device stuff as well. All right, here are the frame arms girls in all their girly glory. This is another line that's caught on more than probably would have been expected when it was originally announced. But you can see that they have these weapons here. These are from a line called Little Armory, and they make replica machine guns and weapons, and you can get racks and the whole thing. And they're almost the perfect size for these frame arms girls, so you can get Little Armory weapons with frame arms girls. Now this is a November release item here, but looking in the future here, this is October, the near future. We got a little samurai slash a ninja version of a frame arms girl right there. I don't know how you pronounce her name, maybe Raiden or Soden, I don't know. She's a ninja. In the back there, we have Incentia. Now this just says future release, doesn't say when. This is one of the less elaborate frame arms girls that she's just kind of dressed in her nightie, I guess. Not really going out for war, but maybe going to attract attention all the same. There she is. All right, we got two more frame arms girls. All right, this one here, what do they call it? Hasegawa. God, I hate katakana. But there she is. Now, they keep doing interesting things with these. For example, like, it's not enough that she carries a weapon or she looks like a robot, but just look at all the stuff that they're just mounting onto the back here, all these little parts. They don't even do that with some of their Gundam kits, except in some of the series where they want to make something over the top, like Thunderbolt. This could be maybe the equivalent of a Thunderbolt frame arms girls. And this one, it's hard to see. I should move the camera in a second here. But she has got so much stuff loaded on her. And I actually will move the camera because I want to show you her backpack. There we go. There's their backpack. There's just so much just added on there. Looks like she's got like a nuclear generator back there. Maybe she needs it, right? But frame arms girls just keep getting more and more interesting. All right, here's Macross in Hasegawa, Macross Delta. We always come here. We're always excited to see the new Macross stuff. So here's the table. It's all laid out there. So let's go start with this guy who's turning around because this is a new for December 2016. There it is. It's the RVF 25 Super Messiah Macross F. Now, it is a little bit, I would say, overpowered. This thing is OP. Look at this thing. It's got everything on there. That, what would you call it? Radar dish appears to open up. Looks like it's got a lot of markings. It's tough to really see what they give you, although they give you a magnifying glass to check it out. But I'll show you the sheet they've laid out here. All the details in there. It's going to be quite the kit. And it's going to probably take some time to get all this guy together. But it's going to be quite a centerpiece once it's done. All right, now they have its own little display for the SV262HS Drakken from Macross Delta. You can see they got it on a rotator. And they actually lay out the parts for you here, so I want to show you guys that. Because there's a lot of stuff going on in this kit. Let's see if I can get it on the shot. There it is. These are all the parts that you're going to be, maybe not all of them, for your Drakken. Now, this is 1/72nd scale, and this is going to be coming in 2016, so it looks like actually at the end of next month, it's going to be the release date, and you'll be able to assemble this and get your paints and your decal hands handy, because we know Macross kits, Bandai's kits have a lot of stickers, Hasegawa's kits have lots of water slides, but once you're done, you have a really stellar result. And the design of this particular Delta plane, Valkyrie, it's really stunning if you ask me. Okay, we are here at the Wave booth because we have found some Mac. As you can see, they have the September release, the Leopold. And right next to that, they have a future release, and it just says prototype. It just says S8FS prototype. Now, it says 2017, so that could be anywhere from January. But it looks rather old school, doesn't it, in there? But that's why they call it a prototype. So we are used to seeing Mac things that look like this, but they're going back and they're going to make these older types that look like this again. So 2017, Wave has got some Mac kits planned. Also at the Wave booth, they have the Votoms, Scope Dogs. You can see they have the Scope Dog Red Shoulder Custom. And it's aptly named because, oh, he's got a red shoulder. There it is. Now, this is a March of 2017 release. Beside that, they actually have a 2017 release, but no confirmed dates because you can see it's just kind of a prototype stage. This is the Brad Saka, and of course we don't know what the color is going to be. I imagine we're going to have a red shoulder there, but this looks slightly more angular than I'm used to seeing from some of the Zoids kits, and especially with the ankles down there. But 2017 wave is, they've got the Machine and Krieger, and they also have their Votoms on the way.